Alrighty, hello and welcome. In today's Tower Battles Roblox video, I'm going to show you a strategy for winning that is super duper effective. Now, of course, just like any other strategy that exists, it's not 100% effective, but it is very, very close and you're going to win the majority of the time. So, to get started, you'll need two towers, farm and soldier. Once you equip these towers, you can also choose to equip Commander if you'd like, because sometimes you might have to go further than you expect, but typically speaking, you're not going to need Commander, but I'll bring it for this time anyways. Now we're going to hop into a 1v1 match. Looks like our opponent's going to be this guy, and once we go ahead and select the map, I'll see you. Alright, so it's now time to choose our map, and my favorite map for this strategy is Western. That's because it is a very long map, and it has this section right here that I'm highlighting with my mouse, which allows soldiers' range to be super duper utilizable, if that makes sense, or just very easy to utilize. But anyways, let's go ahead and start the strategy by placing down a level 1 farm and upgrading it to level 2 before the first wave. That way we get that extra $100 to quickly offset the cost of placing down that farm. Okay, now what we're going to do, since we have this extra money coming from Wave 3, we're going to go and upgrade our farm to level 3. And I know that seems super risky, because it is, but you'll see how we deal with that very, very soon. Okay, now what we're going to do is place down 2 level 1 soldiers, pretty much right here in the middle of the map. That way we can utilize this extra range right here, so that we take a bit less damage, and so our opponent doesn't want to send speedies if our health is super low. It's this thing that happens a lot. Anyways, now that we have 2 soldiers, you have an option. You can either wait and save up to get your farm to level 4, or you can place down a 3rd soldier just to make sure you don't take extra damage. If you're on a shorter map, I definitely recommend that 3rd soldier route just to make sure that your health doesn't get too low. But since I'm on a longer map, I'm going to go ahead and wait to upgrade my farm to level 4 so that we get even more money, and so that by the time we get to wave 9, the farm will be profitable. Alright, we now have that money. I'm going to go ahead and press E, upgrade that farm to level 4 so that we get 500 every wave, and again by wave 9, this farm will be in the financial green, where it's making money that I haven't spent on it, if that makes any sense. Anyways, as soon as we can, we're going to start adding more soldiers. And when I say more soldiers, I mean just one more soldier, and then we're going to focus on upgrading the rest of these guys to level 4. Alright, our 3rd soldier is going to go right here, kind of in the middle of these other 2 guys, and what we're going to do is start upgrading this one to level 4. This is going to be our big damage soldier because it can kind of see the most. It's in the best position, technically speaking. So once we get it to level 4, it's going to take out boss 1, and then I'll show you what to do after that. Alright, so we have our first boss 1 heading out now on wave 8. And we're actually just going to let our level 4 soldier deal with that. We're going to upgrade it to level 4 now. Now we're going to have guaranteed killing of this first boss, and we're going to have some extra money left over to send boss 1s at our opponent by wave 9. Alright, now as you can see, that boss 1 is very much dead. So what we're going to do is now utilize all that extra money we've gotten from this level 4 farm to send boss 1s right back at our opponent, who is probably going to struggle quite a bit since they only have a mortar, although I guess they'll get that to level 4 and be alright. Maybe, oh goodness. But yeah, our boss 1s are coming out of there full force, and that gives us time to save a bit more money for another boss 1 rush. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole strategy, just spamming boss 1s until your opponent loses. And yeah, it's going pretty well. They've got a lot of boss 1s coming out now. And he said, dang. Oh, and now that we have hidden zombies coming out, we're going to upgrade another soldier to level 3 just to make sure that we're totally safe from the hiddens. And then this one will get upgraded to level 4, and then we'll do more boss 1 rushing. But yeah, it looks like our opponent is about to die. So before they do, I want to go ahead and quickly conclude this tutorial with, of course, just upgrading that soldier to level 4, so we now have 2 level 4 soldiers. But also, I want to highlight that this strategy is not perfect, unlike any other, of course. So, as you can see, our opponent has just now killed their first boss 1 that the game sent, but we have all these other boss 1s that are very much definitely going to take them out. But what's very important to note is that with this strategy, if your opponent sends boss 1s, you're gonna struggle. Now, does that mean you're gonna die? No, because soldier's very cheap and you can pretty much spam it, be fine. But if you want to win, if you want to make sure that you win, spam as many boss 1s as possible. Just keep spamming them as much as you can afford within reason. Of course, don't waste money that you would otherwise spend on upgrading your towers. But yeah, just keep spending boss 1s fast as you can. But with that, since our opponent is about to lose, I'm going to go ahead and let them die. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more tower battles and informational Roblox content, make sure to subscribe. And as always, have a great day. Bye-bye.